Let's have a look at the weather. We're joined by Rob Sharpe, our meteorologist. Rob, of course, we've got the evacuation orders underway, New South Wales. The SES on standby. We'll be talking to them shortly. But what is the situation weather-wise across the severe weather areas in New South Wales?
Yeah, so Jenny, we're keeping a close eye on the east coast low that has produced, well, it's driven in all of the rain so far, but it's also going to be producing some wild winds, especially tonight. You can see that cloud swirling around near New South Wales at the moment, and under that, there's been a lot of rainfall. The focus so far has been for the Illawarra, totals as high as 600 millimetres for the event in some locations over parts of the Kangaroo Valley. But you can see the focus today has shifted a little bit further north, so the rain has ceased at times in the Illawarra and the Sydney areas, but it's ramped up for the southern parts of the Hunter, and it's continued out onto the Blue Mountains and even all the way out to Orange and Dubbo today. But as you can see in the forecast for the next few hours, the rain is going to continue as that low slides in ever so slightly towards the coastline, causing the winds to increase. And so through tonight, we're likely to start seeing some damaging wind gusts, causing some trees to topple and power outages to develop as well. And travel is going to become even tricky with all the water on the road and the trees coming down as well. It's a dangerous night to be on the roads. The rain will then drift slightly further south as we head into tomorrow. So Sydney siders, Wollongong, the rain is coming again. Get ready for that as the winds will slowly taper off through the day tomorrow. But it looks like quite a blowy and blustery day. Maybe the occasional tree coming down, and up onto the Blue Mountains, more heavy rainfall in the forecast. So there is a severe weather warning, damaging winds and heavy rain across this yellow shaded region. Anywhere could still see further severe weather from this event, so it's not over. Out on the water, there's also some damaging surf developing at the moment too. So damaging surf primarily south from about Nelson Bay to about Shoalhaven Head. So Newcastle, Wollongong, Sydney, all in the mix for the damaging surf conditions late today into tomorrow morning before it starts to ease back. Janie?
So, Rob, how bad is it then compared to what we had around the Nepean, Hawkesbury area compared to what we've had recently with the flooding?
Yeah, so I'll walk you through the flooding situation at the moment. So Menangle Bridge was the first to reach its flood peak at 16.6 metres, only 20 centimetres short of the flooding that we saw in April of this year. Meanwhile, just downstream in Camden, it's higher than all of the floods we've seen over the last few years, and it's likely to peak about 60 centimetres above the previous flood peaks. Penrith, I'm anticipating it to rise to about 9.1 metres, whilst the Bureau's forecasts have updated for Windsor and Richmond. Windsor likely to be a little bit below the most recent floods, but North Richmond potentially higher than all of the floods we've seen over the last few years. Janie?
But with the ground already saturated, that's not sounding good, is it, for many areas?
No, it's not good at all. So many people are going to have their homes inundated again. Many people, of course, have been evacuated. It's trying times for the Hawkesbury Nepean region. But Janie, quickly, let's have a look at the weather elsewhere around the country. We've got a lot of rain for tomorrow across eastern Queensland. Pretty much anywhere north of Brisbane is looking soaking wet. Sunny for the north, chilly morning for the centre, and sunny in the west and into the south. Looking at a nice day with the chance of showers in Canberra.
All right, thanks, Rob. We'll touch base with you again.